light, turn right. At the light, turn right onto Ecorse Road. In 1 mile, turn left onto Pelham Road. Go past this light, then at the next one, turn left. At the light, turn left onto Pelham Road.
How's Magic able to do this? Doesn't he work for the Lakers? Ain't that champ? He said that out loud publicly. Yeah.
Was it after the game?
Yeah.
Maybe after the game you can't because the season's over?
In 3/4 of a mile, turn right to merge
Well,
onto
he's-
I-90
Well,
East.
Magic, and technically he doesn't work for the Lakers, but he works for the Lakers.
Well, but I guess with Chris Paul's kind of, it's a player option.
Right. So he could go back to the Suns, or he could team up with LeBron and head to the Lakers, or maybe he wants to go play with Cade. I don't know.
He wants to go play with Giannis.
No, you don't need him.
The thing we were wondering, I mean, Milwaukee now has become the Golden State of the East. They are a non-traditional site that can attract free agents because people want to play with their star.
And I would say, I like that Golden State reference. I would have said more than the San Antonio. Because no one really wants to go to San Antonio.
At the
No
light,
one's,
use the
you're
right
not going
lane
to go to your
merge
wife and
onto
say, hey, honey,
I-94 East.
got this great deal. We're headed to San Antonio. Once you do the Riverwalk, you're done.
But they got the canal.
Yeah, and then you're done.
I enjoyed the hell out of San Antonio, but the Riverwalk we were there for like 10 days. It was like, all right, that's enough.
Yeah, and 9.5 days later, you're like, so.
Turn right.
I got a few days
I
out
like
of it.
Mexican food.
I got a few days out of it. Then it.
But yeah, that's Milwaukee.
All
Yeah,
the same stuff. I think Milwaukee will do fine though when people want to play. I think people will play.
Well, I mean, they're doing it the homegrown way. They're not doing it super team.
Which is Golden State, San Antonio, right?
Yeah.
All right, stay safe, everyone. Treat each other with respect. Have a good one. Nice.
An 11
What's your
miles.
favorite Detroit
Take
sports
exit
memory? Was it
216
when
to
the
merge onto
Roar was restored
I-75
in
North
1984? Or maybe when the Bad Boys went back-to-back? Help immortalize your favorite memories by voting in our new Mural Sports Moments campaign. WXYT is teaming up with FanDuel Sportsbook and Motor City Casino to create an epic mural, and we need your help determining what goes on it. Just visit 971 Tickets contest page from July 12th to the 18th to submit your favorite Detroit sports memories. Then from the 19th to the 23rd, listen to XYT and cast your vote to help us choose the single greatest moment from each of the 4 major Detroit teams. The 4 memories that get the most votes will be combined into an amazing work of art that you can visit at Motor City Casino. So don't miss a chance to make your mark in Detroit sports history. Vote for your favorite moments now at the 97.1 The Ticket contest page. Must be 21 or older and present in Michigan. Gambling problem? Call 1-800-270-7117.
If you play too much, you waste money. If you come up short, you waste time. And if you don't have the right metal, you waste time and money. You've got to spend wisely. Metals Supermarkets is your online source for metal, with thousands of metals available online. Just enter your dimensions, and they'll cut the metal to your exact specs and deliver it to your home, business, or job site. MetalSupermarkets.com is your first choice for any metal, cut to size and ready fast. Visit MetalSupermarkets.com.
Enjoy a powerful business upgrade with Dell Technologies Black Friday and July event. Get amazing savings with up to 50% off high-performance computers and tech built for business, and be able to take your office with you with Windows 10 Pro. Plus, get great offers on Dell servers, monitors, docks, and more, all with easy financing options through Dell Financial Services. Call 877-ASK-DELL. That's 877-ASK-DELL, and speak to a Dell Technologies advisor today.
I'm Jeff Lesson. This week on Lesson on Golf, it's the Private Flint Golf Club and the Natural near Gaylord. The best deals on both right now at LessonOnGolf.com. That's Lesson on Golf, Sundays, 8 a.m. right here at 97.1 The Ticket.
Breaking news on 97.1 The Ticket, powered by Odyssey and presented by BetQL. Become a better sports bettor. Get smarter to beat the books. Download the BetQL app or visit BetQL.com today. WXYT FM and WXYT HD1 Detroit. An Odyssey station. Sports headlines. All day, every day. From the Sold by YC Sports Desk. This is 97.1 The Ticket.
Tigers GM Al Avila hopping on with the Ticket's morning show today with Stoney and Jansen, talking about the team's 5-game winning streak and the trade deadline. Coming up with Avila saying that he's backing up a statement that they're no longer in a rebuild. They're going to focus on moving forward. However, will not commit to anything with Jonathan Scope, who has been terrific lately.
Sure, it's a one-year deal. You know, we just have to see where that goes. He's done an outstanding job. He's been the perfect guy to have on the team because he's very personable. He gets along with everybody. He's been one of the hardest workers on the team. He's been producing at a high level. You know, we just have to take it a day at a time and see what happens.
As for tonight's game, they'll face Texas again. Matt Manning set to be called up for the 7:10 start, which can be heard right here on 97.1 The Ticket. And after winning the NBA championship last night with a 105-98 victory over the Suns, the small market team celebrating their first title in almost 50 years. Finals MVP Giannis Antetokounmpo saying he's glad he did it this way.
It's easy to go somewhere and go win a championship with somebody else. But I could go to a super team, you know, just do my part and win championships. But this is the hard way to do it, and this is the way. We did it.
And with the Olympic Games set to begin in Japan, the IOC choosing a new city for the 2032 Olympic Summer Games will be in Brisbane, Australia.
Stay in the
At the
left
Ticket
3
Update
lanes.
Desk, I'm Chris Villar, or stay tuned to 97.1 The Ticket and Odyssey.com.
not taking it.
Salary cap reasons mostly.
I mean, Carey Price is 33, but all I would tell you is look at what Vegas did with Marc-Andre Fleury. You have an identity. Put Carey Price between the pipes. You give yourself a shot to make playoffs.
I thought he was headed there.
I think they're doing things right. But that's just me.
All right, we'll get to that during On the Board.
Right.
Kenny's hockey.
I'm sorry. Well, that was my contribution to to this argument.
No, it's not at all, because your contribution is going to be the following.
Let's do that hockey.
No. Please get Rico a t-shirt that says "Do That Hockey." Just 248-539-9797. How is it even remotely acceptable for the NHL to run itself this way, where the latest two expansion teams are going to walk in and be better than a team who's in year 3 of a rebuild? And not just better, the Kraken could contend for the playoffs next year. I don't think that that's some unacceptable statement. I don't think that that's outlandish. And the proof's in the pudding, because Vegas just did it. And we're about to repeat it. And we
Stay in the second lane from right.
Or people sit out in New Jersey, or they sit out in Ottawa, or any of these markets. Buffalo. Now, Buffalo's a total grease fire. But the point is, why do we have to do this and they get to do that?
Can I answer your question? Because there is an answer.
Sure.
I think this is because you can't have your new expansion team fail. You can't have the Atlanta Thrashers. Why? Because your league looks like garbage. You bring in a team, you lose it. It doesn't make any sense for this.
Fun fact, Jimmy Powers was the executive producer of Atlanta Thrashers hockey.
Use the second lane from right to take exit 216A to merge onto I-75 toward Flint.
I'm just kidding.
Take the exit, then keep left to merge onto I-75 north toward Flint. Use the left lane to keep left.
All I'm saying is Jimmy Powers. Yeah, but hold on. There is something about how does an expansion team being bad off the rip make you look any worse than some of your signature teams? Like, Kenny, there are always going to be winners and losers. There are always going to be really bad teams in every sport. I have an issue that we sit here in Detroit, which is one of the finer hockey markets in the U.S. of A. We have an original 16. We have a wonderful tradition here, and we have arguably the best logo in sports. I've always loved the wing wheel. I would trade it in for a wing rhombus, and we just...
In 7.8 miles, take exit 61 to merge onto I-696 toward Port Huron.
True or false, these rules make it disgusting to follow the sport.
Well, as a fan of the sport, the truth is probably somewhere in the middle. Should they be this good off the rip? Probably not. But they have to be at least a little credible in order for them not to completely sink. Well, how do you do that? I'm not sure. But as a As a Red Wings fan, yes. As a hockey fan, I kind of understand.
Let me throw the number out, because this is where, look, in Detroit, all of our teams are rebuilding. Check that. 3 of them are rebuilding. Al Avila says the rebuild's over. He thinks they're going to play the Rangers from now until forever. But that's fine. We'll get to Al in 3. And I actually, by the way, I don't have a huge problem with what he said. I have a problem believing it until Chris Ilitch walks out from his mahogany-coated office and spends a little moonlight. I digress. We'll get to that in 3. But if you're a fan in this town, like Rico, Pistons, Tigers, Lions, we're sitting here rebuilding. It's all we know. Red Wings, it's all we know. The Seattle Kraken are going to be exponentially better than the Red Wings from day one. Just like the Golden Knights were from day one. If I'm a Red Wing fan, if I'm a fan of our local teams being good, even if you're like me, and the Red Wing games, when the Wings are good, that's when you go, yeah, because it's fun, well, then you have an interest in this too. This has been a brutal rebuild in an empty barn. There's no sight of it ending. We're going to be bad again. And it's like, wait, Seattle needs to make the playoffs? Yes. You know why? No. I can tell you why.
Well, I'll let you complain. When you're ready, I'll tell you why.
I'm good. You can just tell me.
Because no matter what, no matter how bad the Wings are, people are going to support this team. They're going to go down there. They're going to watch them. Seattle, they need interest. They They need people to buy into hockey in Seattle. They need that. So if we set them like Las Vegas, you got instant fans.
Hit the bell. I want to give you credit. I want to give Kenny credit. The relevance in non-traditional hockey markets, credibility, not drafting, Alexander Daig or Patrick Steffen first overall. Okay, I can concede that. But I think both things can be true, and other teams like the Red Wings need to be asking, wait a minute. Whoa, wait a second.
You should be upset because think about it. If they go and become the Atlanta Thrashers and no one cares and you're losing every year,
you're the Atlanta Thrashers and you're out of town. Okay.
Why do we even get this team?
Well, that's how I feel about all of our teams.
Here for the Tigers. Go Tigers!
I know. That's a whole separate conversation. Hey, as long as you keep playing the Rangers, you'll be just fine. 248-539-9797. I mean, David, you're Pittsburgh Steelers. Buddy, I got news for you, pal. You're on that downward descent. You're about to enjoy a rebuild. Right. You're a sports fan. You're going to watch tonight, and the Kraken, from day one, never have to experience what you're about to go through. What I'm going through as a Giants fan. What I went through for an endless loop with the Islanders.
It's happened before.
It ain't right.
It's not right. But it reminded me in the NBA when Charlotte Hornet got their first team and they ended up with Alonzo Mourning and Larry Johnson. Like, what were the odds of winning the lottery?
Yeah, but then they hated each other's guts and they had to split them up.
I understand, but it's just one of those things. New market. Let's just go ahead and pack the house.
All right, so then here's the
LeBron going to Cleveland.
Take the Red Wings. Just take them.
Or you want to just take them?
I don't know. I'll just get a new team, and now make the playoffs next year. And we can wear red and white. We can do a wing something.
Kenny ain't going to allow that.
Be a wing trapezoid.
Kenny will not allow the Wings to leave the city. No, but see, that's just it.
But you get my point. It upsets me.
What you are saying is absolutely true. If you brought in a team from Windsor, or you brought in somebody else.
You bring the Spitfires in and give me these expansion rules, and I have Yzerman run it, I'm making the playoffs in year one.
But because you have an established brand, you have Blue Magic here with the wing wheel. That's an established brand. Your fans aren't going anywhere, so we can kind of put you on the back burner and say, let's just pop in that DVD from the last Stanley Cup, and you'll feel good about it.
Let me ask this question. If you're out there in Metro, phone lines are wide open. This is usually a pretty tough ticket to get on. I want to hear from you. If you're a hockey fan and you have an opinion on this, I think you go front of the line, but you just need to be a sports fan. There's something inherently wrong with the Seattle Kraken putting a playoff roster on the ice day one. Right. Versus what we're enduring in this city, where it's more. You ever seen the movie Escape from New York?
Yes.
A Snake Plissken. Detroit right now, from a sports perspective, is Escape from New York. You're the Duke. Hey, number one. We have a bad thing going on here.
I will tell you why you and other Wings fans are so upset. Okay. Next.
Just phenomenal. You want to get away and relax? Sure.
Let's go to Seattle. Let's buy some tracking gear.
You're doing all you can. We'll see. I don't like the logo, by the way. Okay. Vegas has everything you need. The D Las Vegas, everything you need. The Long Bar, the Sports Book. They got a couple new bars they've built. And it's all there for you. Football season approaching. Check out the D.com to book your stay today. Can you imagine Kenny at the Long Bar at the D? No. 14 minutes tops.
Can you imagine matches, meet gasoline? Gasoline, meet matches.
Kenny would look like Judge Doom from the end of Who Framed Roger Rabbit.
You have any Admiral Elsie.
Right, he went out under the floors. Or that's possible too. I don't know Kenny's proclivities. The D.com to book your stay today. That's the
Hey, cocktail waitress.
Right. The D Las Vegas, it's your home for sports in Vegas.
Hi, Eric Lance from Capital Mortgage Funding. Rates are at historic lows, and they're not going down to zero. So what are you waiting for? Call 1-800-LOW-RATE and let our award-winning staff help you save money. Capital Mortgage Funding is powered by Fairway Independent Mortgage Corporation and MLS ID number 2289, Equal Housing Lender.
It's a new day, and it's coming at you fast. It could be the day your workforce doubles, or the day your visitors quadruple. With Comcast Business, you'll have what you need to take on every twist and turn, like the flexibility to control multiple Wi-Fi networks from anywhere, and the power of the nation's largest gig speed network, the one that can deliver gig speeds to the most businesses. Every day in business is a big day. We'll keep you ready for what's next. Comcast Business, powering possibilities.
Get started with a great offer for $35 each month.
Stay in the left 3 lanes.
2 years when you buy both. Want even more speed? Ask how to get up to 10 gigs for your small business. Call 1-800-501-6000 or go to ComcastBusiness.com today to find out more. Limited time offer. Restrictions apply. New customers only with 35 megabits per second internet and 1 voice line. Early termination fee applies. Requires EcoBill and autopay. Equipment, taxes, and fees extra and subject to change. Compares Comcast Business 10 gig EDI with AT&T 1 gig.
The Detroit Tigers have kids covered all season long. Join the Tigers for each Sunday home game during the 2021 season. Select children have the ability to participate in first pitches, announce starting lineups, and participate as in-game promotion contestants. Tickets are available now to all home games at Tigers.com.
You're always up for some fun with the family, so you order the essentials, a new board game, some baking supplies, and even a new projector for outdoor movie night. And with the Bank of America customized cash rewards credit card,
In 2 miles, take exit 61 to merge onto I-696 toward Port Huron.
5% as a preferred rewards member. Rewards which you can put toward an extra treat that everyone will enjoy, like an old-fashioned popcorn machine. Visit bankofamerica.com/more-rewarding and apply now. Copyright 2021 Bank of America Corporation.
So a friend told me about Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, and his exact words were, "It changed my life. I used to spend a ridiculous amount of time trying to remove tomato sauce from inside our microwave and soap scum off the bathtub. It's like seriously magic, and my secret weapon for cleaning the kitchen, bathroom, doors and walls, and even keeping my sneakers clean. Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, greatest invention ever."
Mr. Clean Magic Eraser, the unicorn of cleaning.
Your experience
Lane
matters.
closure ahead of a
At
quarter
University
mile.
of Phoenix,
You're still on the
relevant life
fastest route.
experience and eligible transfer credits can help you earn your degree faster and for less. In fact, undergrads who apply these credits, on average, save about 1 year and $11,000. Get the credit you deserve for time spent in the classroom, on the job, and in life. And see how much you can save at phoenix.edu. That's phoenix.edu.
How do you keep a workout fresh every day?
Clap it up, Peloton, let's do this.
By getting everything from endurance rides to restorative yoga, all right at home. The Peloton bike. Nothing like working out from home. Visit onepeloton.com to learn more.
Let your voice be heard. Call the D Las Vegas 97.1 The Ticket Studio line at 248-539-9797. The D Las Vegas, the home for Detroit sports in Vegas.
Text the ticket now. Ticket text 248-539-9797.
I made Rico funny right there. All right, we'll get to the text momentarily. Rico's going to share some knowledge, but I'm just being straight with you. I got bitter beer face. I'm pissed. Oh, the Seattle Kraken get to F around and have a playoff team day 1. We're sitting here year 3 of Stevie Eisenman. We're going to suck again.
You know why? Here's the reason why. Imagine Las Vegas Golden Knights, the Seattle Kraken, who's ever going to be that next team. They're the trust fund babies. There's no suffering. You have to put yourself through college by working 3 jobs. You're up all night, and they come stumbling in drunk with the answers to the exams because their dad is also fraternity brothers with the professor. They got every advantage. There's no suffering. Whereas you look at a fan base, and suffering is a part of being a fan.
Use the right lane to take exit 61 to merge onto I-696 toward Port
Huron. Where you just gotta, oh my God, it's been 60, 70 years. They will have no suffering. Las Vegas walked right into a Stanley Cup. They don't know what it's like to have a couple of down years. To them, what do you mean? We're not in the playoffs every year? I thought every team goes to the playoffs.
Take the exit, then keep right to merge onto I-696 east toward Port Huron.
It shouldn't be some decade-long death march. Give them some talent. Let them get on their feet. These rules are flawed. And even
Use the right lane to keep right to merge onto
opportunity to crack in half tonight, they will be, fine, take the playoffs out of it, they'll be 15 points better than the Wings day one. So what do you say to season ticket holders in places like here in Detroit? Now we're in year 3 of a rebuild. It is nowhere close to being done. I could hope for different. Hey, congrats getting Nick Leddy for my Islanders because of the stupid expansion draft and our cap situation. No, but like here in Detroit, you know what you do? You remind them, hey, we're good, and you went to the playoffs for 26 straight years. Those guys that tag, they're not dead. Mike, they were just in the Stanley Cup not that long ago. When the Wings won the Cup, Kenny was 12.
In 3.1 miles, take exit 22 onto Mound Road.
That's what they're going to do. Hey, you can have it again. You got Iserman. He's going to fix things. Look what he did in Tampa. It's great. Patient. They can't.
Not tell all of our teams are terrible. Oh, and by the way, if you're a Tiger fan, you're like, we're not terrible. You're 13 games in the first division. Stop.
Yeah, just stop. That's full troll right there. That's not right.
Just because you're not terrible does not mean you are good. I want good. I want great. Well, I want to compete for things. I want to see our stars celebrating with trophies. Last night sure looked fun. Can you imagine? Do a cutscene of Buckville or whatever that thing is called. And District Detroit.
Well, you know what? One thing they could do, they could get 65,000 people in District Detroit. Just go rent a few TVs and put them up there.
What's that old show? It's the Western. It's
In 2 miles, take exit 22 onto Mound Road.
and the tumbleweed blows across and they go, cutscene, Deerville. It's just like, I want that.
You can do it because there's nothing out there.
No, but we need a team. We have nothing in this city. Let's go. Get go ahead, David. Go ahead quickly.
A week from tomorrow, your team gets built.
Well, I hope so. And I was going to say, Mike, because watching that last night, if I had a team that was like that, I wouldn't be upset if I was a Wings fan, because I would say, at least we got something to celebrate over here.
That's my
point. But we don't have anything to celebrate. I need a winning team. It's not fair for this to happen.
2024 is when it all changes here in the city of Detroit.
And guess what happens before 2024?
I die.
Seattle is in the playoffs.
Wizardry. Oh, I'm going to do this.
And David has 3 more kids? I don't know.
Between you being a wizard and you having a hit list, I don't know. This is amazing.
Right.
Mike says, I want somebody dead. He dies.
All I do is get rid of people in sports, and all David does is bring them here.
Right. I want a person, and I want Chris Paul dead. How about that?
Done and done.
Right.
By the way, Scott Foster, 13-0 in playoff games he refs against Chris Paul.
I thought he was going to do the cha-cha hustle off the court.
Let's go to Ben and Oak Park.
Use the right 2 lanes to take exit 22 onto Mound Road.
What's up, buddy? All our teams blow, and I'm tired, and I just find that it's nuts.
Take the exit, then keep left onto Mound Road North. Use the left 2 lanes to keep left onto Mound Road North. Keep left.
Yeah, but Ben, you a Wings fan?
Yeah.
Okay, so take the approach to it. You're in year 3 of a true, brutal rebuild. You mean to tell me in the fall, I don't care about Seattle's expansion fee. That ain't my problem. And that's not the Illich's problem. Now, they put some of Seattle's money in their pocket if I understand how it works when a team pays the expansion fee. The point is, Ben, we're going to suck. They're going to be a lot better than us. There has to be a middle ground where, okay, you don't have to be bereft of talent like the Thrashers, or go back to when I was a kid. The Ottawa Senators with Rick Bowness as head coach. A complete farce. But Ben, there's got to be a better way. This is not fair to us or cities like us. Well, you just won.
I don't have a better answer for you.
Oh, that's okay. All right, then that's fine. At least you admit it. But don't call up and be like, oh, it's all...
In 2.1 miles, turn right onto Beatty Avenue.
No, probably. I mean, I don't know exactly how this expansion draft works. I will leave that to Kenneth.
But, I mean, here's how it works. Can't protect enough of your players. Too many good players are exposed.
Right. Maybe you only allow them to take in. You can only bring in 3 or 4 players. That's it. Other than that,
says. Rico, it's absurd. And we're sitting here. Hey, let me ask you a question. Who's our first line talent? No. And if Tarasenko's hurt, he didn't have a great year. Tarasenko's better than any player we got on this roster. From day one. Oh, I'm sorry. I should touch my balls because we get to pay Jonathan Bernier $5.5 million a year. They could have Carey Price if they want. Okay, all right. You know what? You're just like Caller Ben. You're like, I don't want to be better. Watch this. 248-539-9797. We'll get with the people. Rico's going to give you a reading from the book of Paul. On the board, 245-97.
Score a major payday with BetMGM. It's time to sign up for the king of sports books. Honestly, if you haven't signed up by now, what are you waiting for? But new customers get a shot at an easy $100. Register using code RICO100 and win $100 in free bets when you place a $1 moneyline wager on either Chicago or the DC United. And if either team scores a goal, you win. So whether you're raising stakes on Sunday baseball or you think the soccer team, because Lord knows the NBA is over. Thank you, David. BetMGM is always ready for action. Enjoy innovative parlay selections over daily promotions, boosted odds specials, and so much more. Or you can just call David. Download the app or go to BetMGM.com and use bonus code RICO100 to win $100 and bet $1 on either Chicago or the DC United and a golden score. Only at BetMGM, the king of sportsbooks. You custom offer paying and free bets. Visit BetMGM.com for terms and conditions. You must be 21 years or older. Michigan only. Gamble problem. Call 1-800-270-7117 for confidential help. Excludes Michigan Disassociated Press.
Restoration experts with over 30 years of experience can definitely help. Drs. Berry and Aronovitz are the exclusive providers of the ARTAS robotic-assisted hair transplantation procedure in the greater Detroit area. With the ARTAS technology and using your own hair, Dr. Ollie Berry could restore your hair in a minimally invasive procedure, giving you the thickness you want and the hairline you like, and it requires no stitches, leaves no linear scar, it has a quick recovery, and the results are completely natural. And you don't have to go far. It's right here in Metro Detroit. Call today to find out more and to schedule your no-obligation consultation with Dr. Berry. He'll give you honest recommendations and creatively realistic options to restore your hair. The procedure's called ARTAS, so give Drs. Berry and Aronovitz a call at 248-353-1117 or online at mihairdoc.com. That's 248-353-1117
The destination is on your right.
mihairdoc.com.
Research shows that people remember radio ads with a booming voice that emphasizes all the main points. So to help you